This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Vermin.
What is that?
얘는 도와주러 온 건가?
Help!
그 세 명인가 네 명 걔네랑은 네 명이었나? 걔네랑은 또 다른 애인 것 같은데.
Well, that takes the keg.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
뭐 죽었어?
Whatever the rebels did.
너 어떻게
Took down her
무력화시켰지?
shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Gorgeous bread. What a mess.
How do you like me now?
이건 필요 없고. 저기.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
또 조사할게.
Send this to my stash. Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? All right. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
It's kind of chilly. All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up, all so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Osram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
새로운 애가 아니고 그때 있던 애
Is
중 한
that the
명인가 보구나.
sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
아니면 쟤도 그 SOS 신호 받고 여기로 지금 와본 것 같기도 한데.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go. There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe. Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
이건 왜 색깔 금색이지? 어?
I've never seen a
통신기요?
transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Far Zenith research lab. Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably.
So, exploring another Far
Then why were the
Zenith ruin.
Zeniths still searching for it? At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
어이. 상자들이 있는데. 그냥 이쪽으로 올 수
All
있었네요.
this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
cryptogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
What were they for?
This place keeps... Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how. Yeah, this place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. Get this from my stash when I need it. So, how is Erend
Well,
taking all of this?
Gaia, the Zeniths,
Really?
the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
대화하는 게 너무 뒤죽박죽으로
236
움직이는데?
containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
236?
You're right. I should check the log. Maybe this one.
Nothing.
(236) containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
보자. 노트. 어디서 봐야 되지? 그 SOS. 데이터에 있을 텐데. 아까 저기서 스캔한 거 그건가? 그게 뭔지 이름이 뭔지 모르겠는데? 이건데 아까 그게 요거는 아니고 여기 있다. 아 237이었네 236이 아니라
236 containers in storage. Please enter the...
아래를 236이라고 하지 않았나? 들어있어. 얘 걔네. 아닌가? 또 다른 복제인가?
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you.
맞네.
My name is
또
Vega.
다른 복제가
I'm
아니고.
afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
도와주려고 했구나.
You must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing.
하긴 엘리자베트 복제니까 생각하는 게 똑같겠네.
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly. Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Aaron?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
결국엔 에일로이 혼자 싸우는 거냐?
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I
전투
can't let it
준비하기?
get through to Varl on the clone.
저거 활.
Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
아 여기부터야? 넘기기.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl on the clone. Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
아
Just scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
어우 겁나 빠른데?
That thing's quick.
어. 아 뭔데? 와 왜 이렇게 세냐? 일로와. 아 너무 예측해서 쏴버렸다. 아 다리 사이로 막 빠져나가. 오, 아씨. 야야, 튀어. 엄마야.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once
야
the
얘도
coast is
엄청
clear.
튼튼한디?
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
저 비활성화 못 시키나? 이거 켜놓은 거 아까운데. 자동으로 풀릴 때도 있더니. 오. 저기도. 아니.
Aloy!
Aaron!
And the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron. Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing shoots down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
저 뭐 하는 거냐 저거야?
I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield up.
뒤로.
I need to sneak up.
안녕하세요.
Terrified if I take that thing head on.
야, 와. 지금 난이도가 높아갖고 한 대 맞으면 반피는 날아가요. 예, 최고 난이도라서 지금 좀 센 애한테는 그냥 한 대 맞고 풀 피해서도 죽고.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing shoots down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do. A heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre. Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it. Shields down! It's on the move!
I got your back, Aloy.
오, 아이고, 야, 아, 탄 없어.
Take it like a man. Or a woman. Sorry, Aloy.
오씨, 오씨. 아, 빨리 굴렀다.
A heavy weapon. That could help.
Winning this battle, you rock. And now's a good time to head into class.
얘 약점이 좀 많이 가려져 있어갖고 저렇게 노란색으로 빛나는 곳. 저런 데가 약점이에요. 아, 야, 미쳤다. 너무 좁아 약점이.
Look at that thing fizzing away. That's the weak spot.
아, 됐다. 근데 지금 제가 쓰는 거 한 번씩 물량 먹고 하는 스킬 있잖아요. 그게 물리 데미지 댐감 50%가 있어갖고 그거 유지되는 동안
She's
그거 있으면 좀 맘 놓고 딜해도 되는데 없을 때가 아주
right now I'm
그냥
seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
그쵸. 없으면 한두 방에 가는 애 은근히 많아요.
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all. Snow's melting on my clothes. Great.
아, 무기 사러 가야 되는데 이거 언제 끝나지? 200개?
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone too.
여기가 가이야.
Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Aloy.
Okay.
Glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right?
깨어났네?
My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
아, 거기가 그럼 망해서 다시 여기 오려고
Descendants of
하는구나.
Far Zenith escaped a dying planet. And now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants.
야,
It's them.
본인들이야?
The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
아무리 의학 기술이 발달했다고 하지만
I'm
천
not
년을
like
넘게
them.
살고 있다고?
I was made on the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over. So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but
근데 본인들이면 가이아를 자체적으로 다시 만들 수 있지도 않을까? 아, 엘리자베트가 없어서 안 되려나?
Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
버베나는 진짜
Eric, he's the one I
뭐야
fought back in
되게
the Hades
어이없이
Parking
죽은
lot.
거네.
He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know.
아무래도 뭐야 그거 뭐야 모션 캡처를 했을 테니
Set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
호라이즌 호재던 나왔을 때도
I had to go on missions. I was
되게 진짜 잘
transported inside the
뽑았었어요.
Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside.
이 회사가 이런 오픈월드 액션 게임을 만든 게 호재던이 제일
They were discussing
처음이거든요.
setting up a perimeter energy shield to
그게 한 4, 5년 됐으니까
I'm certain they have other security
이게 두 번째
measures.
작품이에요.
Spectre Patrol
이런
was
오픈월드
machine
액션 게임 만든 게.
It must be impregnable.
근데
What's
제
inside the
호재던
base?
나왔을 때 왜 호응이 그렇게 좋았냐면 첫 작품인데 그 정도 뽑았다는 게 엄청난 그때 그거였죠.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be
거기다
more of them in the
플스4로
base or back on the
나왔었으니까
ship.
처음에 플스4의 성능을 거의 100% 가까이 뽑아낸 수준이었거든요. PC판이 버그가 많아서 그렇지 플스판은 진짜 완전 갓게임이었어요.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed.
뭐 PC판도 지금은 이제 버그 다 고쳤다고 하는 것 같은데 플스 때는 그런 거 전혀 하나도 없었거든요.
Speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age too. How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. Then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me.
지금 이게 PC도 아니고 플스 5로 뽑아내는 그래픽이고 그런 거 생각하면은
Saw an opportunity.
플스 5 성능도 꽤 많이 잘 적용시킨 거죠.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eleuthia. What did you do exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Bane is dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eleuthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eleuthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating.
걔네한테서 그럼 나머지를 다 뺏어 오려나?
Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...?
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Guy is powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Guy is still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location, of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Guy is using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
그럼 네가 해 임마.
Calm down.
이 자식이.
You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets.
이미 여기까지 온 거
Given
어떻게
your
해?
state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
저거 통수 치는 거 아니야 저러다?
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment. I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology. But not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time.
아 벌써 그렇게 됐나요?
Well, I guess I
어제도
better
한
get back out
14시간
there.
한 것 같은데.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Silent's weapon. And
이
now
저
there's
재밌는 게임
one more
하면은
clone
좀
of us here with us.
몰두해서 하다 보니까
Can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
저긴가?
Water's pouring out of that building. What Simon's doing? I better check it out. Camping gear. Looks like
오 뭐야?
I almost had him. I was so close.
To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Moreland, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly a Norse spear maiden.
여기서 그 잠수할 때 쓰는 장비였나?
Well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. Someone's been through here. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a
Compressed
compressed
air capsule, hammer, and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? Get over here.
데려갔다 줘야 되냐?
She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough, partner.
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well,
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one showed the most
이름이 왜
beautiful woman I've
야생불씨지?
ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps' workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy to...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. It's like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark 1 and Mark 2. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
고대 유물 어떻게 보면 고대 유물로 공연 장비 쓰는 거네.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Osseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths, I'd say it's apt.
Apt or not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
잠수 마스크. 장비도 파네?
Probably get a guest list of 50. So we'd need at least 3 dozen kegs. Brown ale, maybe. No. For him, scrapper sap.
Are you planning a party?
네, 시대가 약간 이런 시대인데도 저런 거 구경하러 가는 사람들이 있나 보네. 그것도 신기하다.
We're gonna move on. Leave all this nonsense behind, and you come along and you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
I've heard that before. I'm always willing to engage in some commerce.
여기도 이제 돈이 없구나. 번개 속성. 뭐 다른 게 있는 건 아니야 또. 여기 있구나. 저건 내 거였구나. 어쩐지 보는 게 이상하더라. 분쇄권 틀릿이 필요하긴 한데 가자. 한 단계 높은 거 쓰자.
So, how does someone...
I saw one of his early shows. Works a flame.
넘겨.
Man, you get the idea. Morse.
땀은 넘겨.
Planning on.
And yeah,
It was some.
I'll leave you.
Do us a favor.
관통 탄약?
I thought we were finally going to get away from this place.
Well, good thing that Aloy showed up. We'll see.
The longer their sojourn in the desert, the crustier the shard
Heard
powder
to Moreland.
moves
The
became.
herd should be south of here.
뭐야, 드론이 또 있네? 아까 내가 뽑아낸 그거구나.
It looks like the herd's caught between those sand spirals. I could use that to my advantage. They're on metal. Now's my chance.
저기 쏘는 거구나. 이 데미지 좋아.
One synthetic membrane. Better check the other machines. We might have a kneecap I can use.
아 너무 아씨 저걸 피해? 이거 안 그래도 재료 비싼 건데.
The kneecap. Good. Okay, that takes care of the machine parts. Just gotta grab the compressed air capsule from Moreland's diving bubble.
야, 어디까지 가야 돼? 그냥 돌아가기만 하면 되네. 아니, 요 옆에 있잖아. 아, 전투가 안 풀렸다. 뭐지? 풀렸다가 에이씨, 그냥 가. 주변에 뭐 몹이 없는데 자꾸 풀렸다가 걸렸다가 계속 그러네. 아, 회수하기는 이 안에서 하는 거였구나. 바로 앞에 있네요.
Got the compressed air capsule. I should have all the parts to build this thing now. Very good.
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours.
잠수 마스크.
Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay, time to see if this thing works.
업그레이드 된다. 아, 죄다 두 번째가 안 되네. 야, 베이모스? 포세이돈 찾기. 요건 바로 찾으려나? 뭐 물속에 이렇게 있는 거면. 오.
So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here.
물속에서 계속 있을 수 있나 이제? 어디까지 가야 되지? 근데 매달릴 수 있고 이런 것들 있는 거 보면 이거 물이 다 빠지나 보다.
Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
이건 뭐야?
Nautical lights. That must be Poseidon's doing.
뭐냐 이거? 아, 조각상이구나. 깜짝이야.
That looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding.
오, 오, 예스.
Machine. There's no way I can fight that thing underwater.
오, 안 덤비네? 후전적인 애는 아닌가 보네.
All of it's encased in a dome. The door on the other side. It looks like it's hiding in the ground.
얘를 처리한다고? 저 아래로 가야 되나 본데. 빨간 빛 찾기. 저거 아닌가? 가까이 가면 공격할 하려나? 빨간 빛 저거? 여기 있다 여기 있다.
Red light.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
여기서 남쪽. 됐다.
More machines down here. I'll have to swim around then. Stick to cover. There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city.
여기도 몹이 있나? 오씨 뭐야 뭐 있다 뭐 있어 저 뭐냐 아닌가? 아 빛이 비쳐갖고
Can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out.
입고 올라갈 만한 거 이쪽은 없고
One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node.
두 번째 건 어디 있냐?
According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the dome.
악어도 있네.
Another access point. Should get me to the second node.
여기 있다. 올라가는 길이
I won't budge. Maybe that debris is weighing it down.
어디? 아 이거? 아 여기 있구나.
Let's see if that helped. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
아 그래 물속에서 좀 시간 제한 없이 다니니까 좋다.
According to the map, the maintenance station should be at the south end of the dome. There's red light in that tower. Just like at the
여기서도 되나?
earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in?
여기도 들어갈 곳을.
Looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge.
물속에서 힘도 좋아.
More on me. I can send it to my stash. This looks promising. There should be a
됐다.
console in here. There.
아 다 물속이구나.
Time to dry this place out. That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
여기는 그냥 걸어 댕겨도 되지 않냐? 어디로 여긴가? 뭐야? 어디로 나가야 돼? 수아형. 에이 이 정도면 달리는 건 아니죠. 엔딩을 봐야 달린 거죠. 지금은 나름 여유 있게 즐기면서.
Everything's sticking. Damn this heat.
근데 이번에 호라이즌 진짜 재밌게 잘 나온 것 같아요. 전작보다 많이 보완됐어. 오,
Purge left these machines behind. I could sneak by them. Get the big one first.
약간 근데 은신계통은 좀 손 봐야 될 것 같기도 하고. 원 때는 조금만 눈치채도 막 달려들고 난리 났었는데 지금은 반응이 없는 수준이라. 패드 뭐 망가지셨어요? 패드 뭐 있나? 근데 예전 것들도 약간 그런 거는 한 번씩 있는 문제긴 하지 않았었어요? 저 같은 경우는 워낙 그 방송으로도 많이 하다 보니까 패드가 좀 금방 고장나는 편이긴 해갖고 저 패드 좀 자주 사긴 했었어요. 이제 플스4 할 때도. 아마 기능이 추가적으로 이것저것 좀 기능이 추가됐다고 해야 되나? 이게 좀 더 많이 디테일해졌잖아요. 그래서 아마 장구장은 약간 검수해야 되지 않을까. 하긴 지금 사신지 그렇게 오래 안 되는데 저는 이 패드 계속 많이 쓰는데도 저는 지금 멀쩡하거든요. 그거는 확실히 조금 불량률이 좀 높은 거나 보네요. 저는 지금 멀쩡하거든요. 오 쉣. 불 전기. 아, 형. 잠깐. 아, 이거 지금 쓰면 안 되는데. 아, 너무 가까웠다. 저 턱주가리에다가 아무래도 그럴 확률이 좀 높을 것 같아요. 또 이거 조금 진동이 많이 디테일해지고 이게 부품이 한두 가지 들어간 게 아닐 거니까. 왜 올라가다 말어. 아, 너무 가까우면 저 부메랑 다시 받지를 못해갖고. 아우씨, 야, 몇 번 쏘냐. 뒤져, 아이씨. 이게 전작은 거의 어떤 애들이든 간에 얼리고 조지면 다 터졌잖아요. 이제 이번에는 진짜 제대로 된 딱 그 약점을 공략하지 않으면은 진짜 왼종일 패야 되더라고요. 그 약점 속성만 딱 골라서 패고 그래야지 좀 애들이 잘 죽더라고요. 전작은 약점이고 뭐고 간에 그냥 다 냉기 슬링어로 그냥 다 조진 다음에 충격 데미지 주면은 그냥 퐁퐁 터져 나갔으니까.
Signs through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
이번에는 삼중활이 별로 안 좋아요. 그냥 세 방 쏘는 거만큼 딜이 나와주면 좋겠는데 그것보다 딜이 약하더라고요.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our death.
Okay then.
이번엔 근접 딜이 좀 딜이 많이 세져갖고
Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
찍어놓고 거의 안 써요 진짜. 한 두 발 쏘는 것보다 약간 더 좋은 정도?
Places, fellas. Get to that overhang.
번개 냉기. 아 번개가 이거밖에 없는데. 저 뒤에. 아우 저거 야씨 날렸다. 야. 아이씨. 아 이거 부메랑 다시 돌아오는 거 기다리느라고. 아우. 야 이거 저거 또 못 받았어. 일로와. 저거 하필 목 옆이라. 아니 이게 방금 그게 왜 데미지가 데미지가 왜. 에헤이. 자. 뭐야? 어허. 한 번 더. 아, 물속 뭐야 이거. 야씨, 저거 다 떨어졌다. 오호. 아, 너무 가깝다. 에헤이. 아, 저 뒤에 전기로 터트려야 되는데. 아, 씨. 아, 부파를 좀 잘했어야 되는데.
My pack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
아, 아깝네. 확실히 근데 이 건틀릿이 잘 쓰면은 딜이 진짜 좋아.
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
포세이돈은 좀 금방 찾으려나? 어디로 가야 돼? 아, 이 중앙 쪽이었죠?
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home.
이 아래로 가면 뭐 없나? 여긴 그냥 아래쪽이 그냥 물 빠지는 배수구였나 보구나.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console. I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
이건 금방 왔네? 지금 사운드가 좀 작게 돼 있었 갖고.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system. Moreland and crew must have headed back up top. All the embers they could carry, I guess.
이렇게 쉽게 이렇게 간다고? 아무것도 안 보여. 위로 올라가는 곳이 아까는 잠수해서 그냥 쭉 내려와갖고 올라가는 길이 어디야? 여기서 위로 가야 되는데 그래플 아 여기 있었네.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big day, turned my fate around.
built this before the place
But
flooded.
now,
에이
This'll
겹친다.
work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
아 걔네가 만들어 놓은 거구나.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city.
독수리?
What's going on out there?
오 뭐야?
Show my old
여기 어떻게
friends all I want.
전원이 다 돌아왔지?
There's another.
오
His dream realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia.
오
But I
진짜
might wanna
이걸로
find the
끝이네
rest of the
여긴?
camp first. See if Talana made it. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Okay. Data modules in.
Disconnected.
3개.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. Hi, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
It is true she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
How's Katalo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then. How are things around here?
뭐
Zoe has
특별히
been
얘기하는 건
studying the
없네.
morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we may have a workaround.
Yeah, she filled me in. It sounds promising. I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
뭐야 스킬 포인트 갑자기 또 이렇게 확 늘었냐? 일단 바르한테 말 걸고 아니다 스티부터 찍읍시다. 집중재생을 찍자. 그리고 이거 식물 채집가.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his
뭐지?
little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls.
실제 있는 집일 것 같은데?
Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
They didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
얘 정상이 아닌 것 같은데. 여기만 이렇게 꼭 박혀서 있는 것도 그렇고.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
이제는 데메테르